Hello out there, and welcome to the Danny.
And Rihanna Show. This is Danny Pena, Rihanna's husband.
And this is Rihanna Manuel Pena, Danny's wife. And ooh, we get to share some really fun, on the ground Punta Cana footage with you all today. You guys are get excited because this is one of the things that we are the most looking forward to from our recent trip to DR, right, Danny?
Yes, actually, we went to the developer's office, Grupo Joseda. Shout out to them. We went there because we wanted to talk about some things, and then in the office, there's a lot of it's like called like a showroom items
Yes.
that you could also check out and decide which one you want for your house. And we were just looking, so there's a couple of things we look to show. Now we haven't decided 100% of these items. We just want to show you an idea how the quality and everything from there. So we have pretty amount of a lot of videos here that you recorded, right, Ree? From
Yeah.
from
And
our visit.
I I know a lot of people might be a little bit curious about like what we're talking about. So let's
Mhm.
just really quickly rewind. If you're new here, Danny and I are married. We have our house and our kid and our business together, and we are taking all of that fun stuff to Dominican Republic very soon. If you like hearing about this journey and all of the learnings along the way, please, please, please like and subscribe. We are, oh my gosh, wait, let's check it right now. Checking it live on the recording. Let's see how close we are to our subscriber goal. It looks like right now we are at 899. We are so close to 900, but also close to 1,000, which is our goal before we actually leave the state. So please engage with the content, share it with somebody that might be interested, and let us know what you want to hear about on the show.
Yeah, just take a couple of seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go with there's a lot of videos here, and bear with us. There's some that's not that great, some that's really good, like the video recording, because we were just doing it quickly. So we're gonna show it to you right now. Let's go with the first. I'm gonna stop it here first and play it here. In the meantime, Ree, what made you wanted to record this for the
Yeah.
show?
So one of the reasons why I wanted to share some of these recordings with our audience is because you and I have had several meetings with the folks at Grupo Joseda. Shout out to Catherine, shout out to Joel, shout out to Hansea. You all are amazing. We are so excited to work with you. And if you're not aware, this is a building company, like a building group. They
Mhm.
have more than 16 years of experience with international builds, and they are as would you imagine as like a housing building company in here in the US, oh gosh, what are some of them? Let me see. US housing builders. Trying to drop some names so people can understand what we're talking about. This would be like a Leonard Group or like Toll Brothers, like the people who make housing complexes. But what's really interesting about Grupo Joseda is that they are focusing on single family homes, not huge mega suburbs or complexes. So they inherently have a very high touch and a very high level of customization, which after talking to our realtors down in Punta Cana, it became very clear that a out of the box home would not really fit what Danny and I are looking for. Now, if you're not familiar with how our lives work, we do everything remotely for our business. So we have to have recording studio in our home for both of us. They have to be sound separate from the rest of the house. We also have a kid with another one on the way. We have lots of friends and family who will be visiting us. And we also, like some fun family entertainment spaces. So our home has a lot of really unique needs, and it's going to have to do a lot of lifting and double duty in some spaces. So we really wanted that level of customization availability to us. And Grupo Joseda was so perfect for that fit that it became clear this was the only option for us to work with. So, what you're seeing in the video is examples of some of the level of materials and appliances and things that they include in their homes. So they have different tile options for both indoor and outdoor. We're looking at like what you could use for your pool deck or your interiors or for your bathrooms or the kitchen. And the fact that we get to go down to that level of customization and selection for this home that is once again custom It's just so exciting. Like, I've never done this before. We did remodel the current home we're in Los Angeles, and during that process, we had a lot of say in what we did for, a couple of storage spaces in our common rooms in our house, but also our private bathroom, upstairs, which we built out like a spa with jacuzzi and custom tiles and all this really cool design work. But now we get to take that experience and explode it to a house size experience, which I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to take everybody through the process. So I don't know, Danny, like as you're looking over some of these some of these videos, maybe a little bit chaotic, but some of these videos of like the different options of materials and like the appliances and furniture they have, like what are your thoughts? Like, are you excited to go through and like choose our floor tiles and what kind of
Mhm.
glass we put in our shower door?
No, I think, that's something that I want us to figure out because what I noticed when we stayed at a Airbnb house over there, the floor was very slippery, especially for those
Oh god,
that
yeah.
used to pool and everything. So seeing the type of materials and that they have over there, it's gonna help me to decide like, okay, us having children, kids at the house, also visitors, also our parents visiting, they're going to be using the pool, right? So that's
It's gotta
something
be
that we have
safe.
to, yeah, we have to figure out and keep it as safe as possible. But yeah, I'm glad that there's a lot of options for us to choose when it comes
Yeah.
to that. Mhm.
So if you can show some of the other videos that kind of show a little bit more of like the spaces and the furniture and stuff, I'll give you guys kind of an idea of
I
what
have to look for it.
it'll be the other videos that you haven't played yet. I'll give you an idea of the type of homes that Grupo Joseda builds. So we've actually seen one, and we featured it, and we talked about it on the show before in another neighborhood. And if you're curious, you can go to their Grupo Joseda's Instagram and see a lot of these properties, both their larger scale properties, but then also their single family homes. And they partner with interior company called OPPEIN. It's like OPPEIN, and they are a Chinese custom fabricator, and they have excuse me, they have incredible designs, super super high quality and very practical livable spaces that are just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And I'm excited for our home to look like the stuff that they do.
Is this one of the furniture you were talking about, Turi? This part right here, where
Yeah,
it
this is like
shows.
a small little media room setup that excuse me. This is a small little media room setup that we're looking at here with a really nice coffee table with storage underneath. It's got a little love seat, and if you keep going, you'll see there's a custom bar set up, and even further, like some of the cool stuff they have for their kitchen, and it's just it just feels so special, and so
Yeah.
I have to use the word sexy. Like it's got some really snazzy designs. There's LED lights inside of everything. The doors are solid wood, the glass is real glass, and, everything is very high quality, but because of the relationship we have with Grupo Seda, everything is going to fit exactly what we need for our family. So, do we need more bathroom space or do we need more closet space? Or is it more important for us to be able to fit an office inside of our primary bedroom? Or, what kind of material are we putting on the walls to help improve soundproofing for Danny's office? There's all these little tiny decisions that go into a home that we have always experienced. It was already made before we got there, but now we get to decide and like build the perfect space for exactly what we do. And I don't know, Danny, I feel like that it's like a whole new level of home ownership, right?
Yeah, and the quality looks really, really great. I know right here you open the closet and you open the check out the mirror. That's a pretty
Yeah.
cool mirror. That's really, really cool. Cause usually, yes, you take out a mirror, but it's dark, the room, right? Even the lights you have on top is not gonna be enough for like makeup or whatever. And that was a pretty cool mirror that comes with this closet. That's awesome. Let's see what else we have here. So, what about this, Ree? I noticed this. There was a lot of different versions. Is this is the handle for closet doors? What is it?
Mhm. Yeah, for doors, for drawers, for cabinet pulls. Basically, they're just showing their the breadth of materials that you have to select, from countertops to what you put on the thresholds, to what your built-in desks could be made out of, to what your cabinetry is made out of. In a second, you'll see Kathleen walking us through a couple of different glass materials, and do
Mhm.
you want clouded glass because you expect to have people coming in and out of the bathroom while you're showering, like because you have kids, like all kinds of little things that different families and different homeowners will have different solutions for, and they
Mhm.
have an answer to every situation. And as we move into seeing the kitchen, they have really cool stuff like there's outlets and chargers that pop up from the kitchen countertop because our phones are always out and they're always in like within reach. And if you want to plug in an appliance, you can do it at any part of the kitchen counter. You don't have to go to one specific corner. Or if you're cooking and you want the vent hood to come down, it automatically turns on when the stove top is hot. Or you have the
Ooh.
fridge panels or the dishwasher panels that blend into the rest of the cabinetry. And it's again just such a high quality level of design, and there's just so much customization that we can include that will make it just look super, super seamless. We will be filming in our house, so that's something that we also want to think about is, like, how easy is it to clean up and tidy up? Are things displayed in a really fun way? Does it look good? Like, those are things that we care about, right? And the
Mhm.
home has to be, number 1, safe, number 2, comfortable, but also, this is just so beautiful, and
Yeah,
they
great
really
quality.
nail all of that, and
Mhm.
I can't think of any other way we could have gotten to this result other than working with Grupo Joseda, honestly.
Yeah, I feel really good about this read, really, really good. Shout out to that person, gave me coffee. It's like, but yeah, this is great. Like, I love the material. It doesn't look cheap at all. Like, it looks premium, all of it.
It is.
Even
It's
even
premium.
us touching it. We were just looking at the quality and everything of that. But yeah, this is really good. I'm very excited. It's gonna take some time for us to decide like what is it we're gonna add to our home. Like, it's gonna
Yeah.
take us a while 'cause there's so many different options, you know?
Oh
So
my gosh, so many things to decide, and I'm not gonna read through a whole list because you know me by now if you've been watching and following along. I like to write stuff down, but
mhm,
there's some things that we're really excited to include in our home. Like I said before, like a movie pit. Like there's a really cool space at the top of the stairs. It could be like a little study area, but we kind of want to make it like a cozy little projector movie area for the
mhm,
family to sit and cuddle together. Or we would obviously love to have, like, crazy not crazy, but, like, really comprehensive Ethernet wired to every entertainment center in the house because that's the
mhm,
kinda life we live. We would love to have everything, like I said, soundproof, but also ceiling fans in all of the public spaces because we know it's gonna be hot, and
mhm,
that electric bill is something we're constantly thinking about. But then we have independent AC units in all of the bedrooms, where the doors can close. And then we'd love to have a really fun indoor-outdoor area where we can have our meals outside, have, like, our burgers out by the patio, and I've even gotten really, really into planning our landscaping because, Danny, this is the first place that you and I will live where we have green space to
yeah,
plan.
there's gonna be a lot of green space, actually.
Yeah, so, like,
Yeah,
for landscaping, I've been heavily researching through, like, YouTube and searching about, like, what's toddler and pet safe because we might have pets in the future. How can we get fruit trees out there? But then also, what plants can we put in the ground to keep bugs away from our house? So I'm looking up like what repels all those tarantulas and the bees and the mosquitoes? Like how do we keep, all of those out of our pool? Because this is giant body of water. As you know, if you've been around those in the summertime, a lot of bugs like to dive bomb those things. And so we're like, okay, so we're gonna plant you know, all the lemongrass and basil and mint by the doors. And then we're gonna put, the potted plants over here so it doesn't have anything coming into the pool. And then we'll put like rosemary and mint to keep the spiders away. And so like I'm getting really excited about like not only planning for the inside of our house and all of the beautiful work that you saw in the videos from Grupo Joseda's showroom, but also all the stuff we're gonna put outside and like actually like creating a little oasis in around our in and around our home. And oh my god, Danny, I want a hammock again. I miss having a hammock so bad. Like I'm
Yeah.
like,
I'm
I'm sorry,
excited.
I'm
I'm
just
excited.
so excited.
Yeah, I think what one there's a couple of things we would like to do once we're there, and there's construction already happening. We're gonna have you guys to be part of our journey, so you can see us deciding. Also, how is it getting solar panels to the house? Water
Yep,
filters, things like that. And also importing stuff that we have here to Dominican Republic. Like this, you guys are gonna be part of the journey. You're gonna get to see everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun showing that to
yeah.
you guys. Anything
We
else?
really absolutely cannot wait.
Anything else before we wrap it up?
That's it. I would love to hear if anybody's built a home, like, what that experience is like, any tips, any watch outs or look things to look out for. I know one thing people have said, always put all your lights on a dimmer. That's one that I keep
Hmm.
hearing a lot. And then also put outlets everywhere because you can always cover them up if you don't want them. But if you need it, it's hard to put it in afterwards. So those are a couple of tips that we've heard from people who, had a say in how their home was built. But give us more. Like, this is a group project. Like, we need all of the
Yes.
input. So we can make sure that this is like a perfect home for our family because this is hopefully a forever home for
Mm.
us, so we want it to fit every version of our lives.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right,
Yeah,
guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Remember, head over right now to our YouTube channel, the Danny Riana Show, and make sure to subscribe. Right now, we're about to hit 900. We need more. We
so
want to
close.
we want to reach 1,000 subscribers or higher. But we need your support. So watch the videos, comment, share, let people know about the show. Anything else,
Yeah.
Bree?
Yeah, really quickly, I will say Grupo Joseda is one of many builders in Punta Cana and also in the Dominican Republic, and there are so many that are worth people's time. So if you're planning on coming down, if you're planning on building your own home, do your research, look around for what fits you. This is what fits us, but it is absolutely not the only option out there. But just know that there's a lot of really amazing quality work happening in Dominican Republic, and if you haven't been in a while or your family's from there and you haven't gone back or you're only in El Campo when you go, just know, like, there's some really beautiful stuff out there, and some of that could be yours. So keep an open mind.
For sure. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.